So, I believe up to this point we've only done Gatorbox of Crayons for disc-based games. So let's expand our horizons a bit and we'll do some cartridges. How does that sound? No, actually, no, we didn't do it disc-based games. We did nothing but Switch games for a while. What the hell am I saying? Anyways, let's do some DS games. So, this is what's gonna be in the polls. Here's what we're gonna vote on. The DS games on the DS docket are The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Okay. You guys are going on about that 11-inch focal range. Kathy, thank you for the 50 Pride Twitch pennies. Kathy Mitchell's 11 inches of deep dish loving. I think I have that DVD somewhere. That came with like the dump dish or something. It came with one of those things I bought from her. We've got The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Super Princess Peach, a game which I have not played and I don't really know much about. And the third game is N+. And the Ninja. Wow, you really can't see those because of the glare. It's like really that bad. So move them over here. It still doesn't help because it's still blown out because this is a mess. Right now, Spyro Dawn of the Dragon is in the lead with 5 votes in front of everything else. We have 1 vote for N+. One person has played N+, the Flash game, which became a Nintendo DS game. It's impossible. It's one of those impossible platformers. So Spyro Dawn of the Dragon is still ahead in the polls. Super Princess Peach is a couple votes behind. N+ still only has 1 vote. We probably got about 20 seconds left in the polls. Alright. Voting's up. Voting's up. That's it. Stop counting the votes. Stop counting the votes. Stop counting them. The election's over. Stop counting the votes. Your winner, with 5 votes, is Spyro Dawn of the Dragon for Nintendo DS, of course. Just like everything else on this stream is also for Nintendo DS. So, Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. This is the final game in the Legend of Spyro series where Spyro was voiced by Elijah Wood. It does have that bitch Cinder in it, so we gotta think on our toes. Are we gonna just draw Spyro the Dragon? Are we gonna draw classic Spyro? Cause actually, I gotta be honest with you, the Legend of Spyro, where he's an adult, I guess he's more grown up. I don't hate the way he looks, but knowing that Skylanders came right after this makes me angry. So I think this introduced the concept of, like, dragons being the colors that match their elemental abilities. I have this for the Xbox 360, and I have every achievement, and this is funny, every achievement except for the one for beating the game on multiplayer, because it's only local multiplayer, and nobody wants to fucking play this shit with me. But I think it introduced the concept of Spyro being unique because he's a purple dragon, and therefore he can learn all of the elements. And then it turns out that he's a good guy, but then the bad guy, whose name I did not commit to memory, also a purple dragon, so he also has the entire repertoire of elements at his disposal. And then it's basically, you know, good versus evil, but they're evenly matched because they all draw from the same moves and blah, 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 blah. And if I remember correctly, there's a lot of QTEs. So it's basically shit. So that's some Avatar The Last Airbender shit, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, it is. Draw the bad guy as Spyro in a top hat, monocle, and mustache. If there's ever... Okay. Everyone wants to fuck the girl dragon. I don't want to. I hate Cinder. I don't like Cinder. Cinder, she's Mr. Steal Yo Man. I like Spyro. Spyro was my first crush. Evil Spyro is Skylander Spyro with a goatee. It needs to be like a perfect reflection. It needs to be like... So this is going to be the midpoint, right? Just about. Now I do have a Spyro, but I have classic Spyro. I have the big plushie over there. I can look at him and try to figure it out. You know, Necro. All right. You know that cursed chunky fat mod of Spyro in their Reignited trilogy? Unfortunately, yes. We're not drawing chunky fat Spyro in Dawn of the Dragon. Do you like the cover of Sonic Unleashed? Oh, where isn't it like half down the middle where he's like normal Sonic and then Werehog Sonic on the side? I could do that. We could do like good Spyro. I like that. I like that. We could do good Spyro on the left and then evil bad guy Spyro on the right. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. So this is going to be his snout. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get this right here. Spyro, how does his nostrils look? I mean, he has more of the ones that kind of go up on the side. Not really front-facing ones. We're going to need to draw his eyes. Here's the real challenge is drawing two eyes of the same shape, and I've already really kind of fucked that up. The title's gonna have to go across the bottom or something, because if we do it like this, because Spyro also has like the frills down the center, he has those. And then he also has, like, horns on the sides of his head. And those are just going to be stretching, like, off the page. And I really realized that, like, I'm not happy with how I drew those eyes, but we're gonna have to do that. Regular Magic Unicorn. I'm gonna make all my characters Cyclopses to fix this problem. If you don't want to draw something, find a way to hide it. If you're not good at drawing hands, then just... always put somebody's hands in their pockets. If you don't want to draw feet, frankly, I don't know why you became an artist. That's where all the money is. But if you don't want to draw feet, then just give them all shoes. Now it's going to have the sides of his mouth are going to be out here somewhere. He's going to have eyebrows right here. That's probably going to be the tip of the nostril. Drawing like that. We'll worry about how that looks later. Okay, so that's going to be the mouth. Little bit of a snake-like serpentine mouth there, and then the bottom jaw poking out from right there as well. That, yeah, okay. This You know what's amazing is that I've seen the marble sculptures that Michelangelo made, and you know what's even more incredible is when you remember that he was a fucking turtle. Like, that's fucking insane. So we're kind of working on this here. Now this is gonna be good Spyro. So let's go ahead and draw good Spyro. So he's gonna be noticeably softer in appearance. He's not gonna be as rugged. So he's going to, you know, that's gonna be one nostril right there. He'll be, what is this? I'm looking at that plushie like I can fucking decipher it. So, okay, the trick is going to be giving him the same size eye on both sides, but one of them's going to be evil. So, I can't give him like a really warm, cartoony eye on the left and draw it differently than the one on the right, because then he's going to have that ShamWow guy look going about him. And that's not the look I want. So, Spyro's crest is more... It's more like... Right? They're more... It's... I'm not going to use the term bubbly, but it's almost like a unicorn type crest. And then his horn... Let's see. So I know that Spyro's horn is... That's going to go this way, and then kind of go this way. And it's also kind of bubbly. So we're gonna draw around like this. I guess I'm happy with that there. Give Evil Spyro black sclera. Yeah, I could do. I'm good. He's gonna have different eyes, but I had to draw the eyes the same way. So that was the challenge. He's got like his horns have sections to them. If that makes any fucking sense. I'm like 90% certain of this. Where's that keychain I just glued back together? What color are Spyro's eyes? Because the goofy little plushie I have, they're black. But I know that he has like are his eyes purple? Horns are ridged for her pleasure. For whose pleasure? Cinder's? We don't talk about her. Okay, well there's gonna be part of the eye there. Oh, hang on, we got a ref. He does have purple eyes. I was correct in that assumption. I feel like this horn needs to be further over to the left, but I've already committed to making it a certain way, so whoops. Guys, don't learn how to draw your dragons from me, okay? I never professed myself to be good at it, but, you know, same time, you know, whatever. Let's give Spyro a couple of teeth, right? You know what I mean? We'll draw give him a couple of alligator teeth. Make him a little realistic. And now we've got his good side. Now we got to do the bad side. And on that side, we're definitely going to give him a different eye. Are we going to do the whole goofy ass monocle thing? Are we doing that for this side? Or like the evil mustache and evil goatee? Are we going to do that? Because I'm on board for that. So the evil side is going to have a slit pupil. To make him look like a bad guy. Yeah. Gator Aliens is just like, yes. Alright. He's got a bigger... it almost seems like he has more eye than the other... Whatever, I don't care anymore. A truly evil side would be drawn with my non-dominant hand. I see what you're trying to make me do, but it has to... I want the final result to be at least somewhat presentable. Okay. So, he's going to be a little pointier when it comes to how he looks. So he's going to have a point on his thing, and if he's going to be evil, then he's also going to have part of the mustache goes right here, and then the fucking goatee is going to be right here. And he's gonna have more teeth that are a little more twisted, and he'll have like a longer fang down here. So he needs to. We need to give him like the Monopoly Man mustache. Maybe add a scar on the evil. Yeah, we could do a scar like on the cheek or something. Because we gotta draw a monocle over the eye. So I don't want to overload the detail on the eye too much. Monocle. Okay, so first of all, the horn on this side needs to be like, it needs to be twisted. So I need to go like this, I think. Because it's twisted, therefore he's evil. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? His head is just as deformed, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, and then we're gonna draw a different style of thing here. We're just gonna have like these chevrons that point in, so it'll be like a different style of horn, and then these will be almost like a Christmas tree. Like his head ornament is gonna be like bladed. See now that's I almost said the phrase "fuck me." You guys got to be careful because you guys are gonna set off auto mod too if you're not careful. Gay for aliens. Mark me down as scared and horny. What do you got that monocle for, Evil Spyro? What are you trading stocks? What are you buying bitcoins? What are you one of the people that wanted Elon Musk to host Saturday Night Live? You dirty son, evil son of a bitch. That actually doesn't look that bad. All things considered, I think this is probably one of the better, the more earnest things I think we've drawn on the show. Thank you, Spyro, the hero we need. But guys, before we forget, I'm not fucking it up this time. ESRB ratings got to be on this game. All right. And its course this game has got to be rated T. It's rated T for rated early childhood. We can't break the meme. You know what's fucked up is I think I know that Spyro and the bad guy, I know they're not actually twins in the game. Because this guy's been asleep for like thousands of years or something like that. He's been dormant or whatever. But I think Spyro and Cinder are from the same clutch of eggs. So all that fucking Rule 34 that you motherfuckers out there are drawing, that's incest. That's incest, okay? And if you're complicit, we're asking Google. Google. Are Spyro and Cinder related?
According to Spyro Wiki, fandom, Cinder originated from the same clutch of other various dragon eggs that Spyro was in during the Year of the Dragon, making her and Spyro the same age.
Read 'em and weep. They're basically brother and sister. So if they're fucking, you better get your ass to a church and you better repent. Let's go with T for twins because they're evil twins. At least in this drawing. It should be E for evil twins, but. Bet you guys weren't expecting to get hit with that kind of knowledge when you came into this stream, were you? Hopefully I ruined some fanfics for you. If I did, then I'm doing my job. There we go. That's not perfectly centered, but, you know, at this point, who cares? Now it's color time. Everyone likes the color. So let's start with, I guess let's start with the horns. So I'm going to color it pretty much, like Spyro's side is going to be lighter. So he's going to be yellow. I think these little changes in his horn, I think these are also yellow. And then I have like kind of an ochre type color. We can use, yeah, like we can use here. That's not like a bright ass orange, but it's enough to kind of get the point across. Then we can add a little bit of that in there for the shadows, you know, just jazz it up a bit. Spyro's got purple eyes. And then I am actually... Flux, imagine shipping Spyro with anyone. Just be obsessed with that one boss from the first game. You talking about Gnasty Gnorc? And yes, you have to pronounce it like that. I know it's Nasty Gnorc, but still. Okay. I'm going to color the inside of his eye with a little bit of white so that it makes it pop. Makes it come to life. But I'm also going to color in the ESRB rating down here. You know, this part's important too. You guys in chat. Nasty is pretty thick. You guys are sleeping on Dr. Shemp if you're saying Nasty Gnorc is thick. What color eyes should the evil guy be? Should that be like an orange eye? Let's color in his stupid monocle. I'm gonna hit the monocle with yellow as a base, and then I'm going to go over it with that same ochre color I had for Spyro's horns. That way it looks kind of gold-ish. See? It looks alright. Green with black streaks. Alright. I can do that. I can do like a bright-ass green. Bright-ass green. And I can definitely hit it with some black. Here we go. Certified crazy. Oh my god. You guys talking about that person and that person who's obsessed with Jacques, the boss from whatever. Magic Crafters. I feel bad for people like her. Like, genuinely. I do. Because you know, like, that's the thing, right? Is that her only crime is being autistic and being having an obsession with a fictional character that's a fucking Jack in the Box. And that's not a crime. That's just the fucking way she is. And I don't like that people like her get harassed. Like, yeah, it was funny when I was like, what, 16 fucking years old? I'm in my 30s now. It's not funny. And I know you guys aren't bringing it up to laugh at her, but you're bringing it up because, like, that's part of the collective memory of the internet, right? You know what I mean? Like, we all know who you're talking about. And it's unfortunate that we do, because that person got harassed so much. Oh well. Flux, I feel bad for anyone who touches the internet. That is the correct answer. Like, Draco, those are expensive. What are you doing with those Prismacolors? Are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? And I'd say, yes, I am. Haven't you seen anything I've done before? At what point did you get the implication that I was anywhere close to approaching mentally sound and stable? Now we need to bust out a dear old friend. Parma Violet and Lilac. Two colors that have definitely seen a lot of use over the years because they're so short. So I'm just gonna do this down the middle. And actually, hang on. When we get to the neck, we actually need to... We do need to get the other colors back out because he's, he has a different... His chest is a different color. I just realized that. Drawn Spyro, coloring in Spyro with expensive map colors. Yeah, I just called them map colors. That's gonna piss off a lot of people. This is just like the good old days for me, man. This is how it used to be. Good times. It's like I'm back in high school again. Also, my drawing skill hasn't changed one bit. I need to pull that out, and then we need to get our Parma Violet. There are so many purple dragons. Actually, I think in the Spyro games, it's established that purple is very much a rarity. No, purple's not rarity, Draco. Purple is Twinkie Pie? Twilight Sparkle. Yeah. I'm gonna catch some flack for that one, too. Fucking Twinkie Pie. Oh my god. Sounds like something off the menu on a food truck. I want to do like a darker purple. Like a eviler purple for this side. So, in that regard, I've got Violet. Violet, you're turning violet! Also still Violet. Parma Violet. So that's... Okay, I'm thinking... Hang on. What color's this? Dark purple. I have nothing to go by what? How dark is dark purple? Oh, I don't have any scratch paper. Yeah, I can work with this. I can work with this. So now we have a darker purple evil guy on the right, and it's going to eat up all of my line art. Isn't that something? We're gonna have to redraw like all of this. I'm kind of breaking the cardinal sin of colored pencil drawing, and that is to keep all of your strokes the same direction. Otherwise, it becomes very obvious when you look at the drawing that someone hasn't done that. It's the #1 reason why a lot of colored pencil artwork looks like crap, is because people don't keep the strokes going the same direction. And I know I've said that before, so that's a little bit of little art tip for you. Little Draco Ross tip for you. So, we've got good Spyro, evil Spyro. I'll tell you guys what I'll do. Where are they? Nope, that one's not sharp. This one's sharpened, I think. There we go. I'm going to use one of my colorless blenders. And I'm not going to blend the whole thing, so it's going to look weird. But I am going to blend the center down so that we get a cross blend of the purples, at least. And then that'll look... If I went and colored over all this with the blender, like you can see it's making a lot of the white splotches kind of disappear. Because it is, in effect, blending all that away. I mean, now that I said that, now I've just kind of gone ahead and just done that. It looks marginally better now that I've done that. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, though, we do need to do the title. Barrel, hey, a dinner and a drawing. For what it's worth, y'all got dinner on the way. There you go. We could do a sun in the background because Dawn of the Dragon. Let's see. The Legend of Spyro. Dawn of the Dragon. Terrible logo job on this one, I have to say. I'm thinking we could give a couple of Just like blue streaks kind of going off in this direction. All this, making sure it's all the same direction, mind you, so it doesn't look like shit. Just some blue on this side. And then, oh, wrong section. And then some red. Yeah, this red will probably... I should probably sharpen this before I do anything dumb, though. Red coming off. You know, to denote that he's not the good guy. That he's the bad Spyro. Again, almost said the phrase. Oh, how many of you guys have been stopped by the automod filter because you've inadvertently tried to say a specific name? Because tonight's the night that most people are going to get caught by that. If you get caught by it, don't worry. It's not like it's going to auto-ban you. It just tells you don't say that here. There we go. The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. We got to do something for the back, though. So I'm thinking we're going to do something in order here. We're going to do the Spyro gems. So we're going to have some talking points here. Red gem, because that's worth 1. And then we're going to go green gem, because this one's worth 2. And, oh, no, might as well keep that one open, because then we need blue. Blue gem. That's 5. Then we need some type of yellow that's visible, so I'm going to go with the slightly darker, kind of orangey yellow. Over here. And then finally, how did that get in here? I feel like this doesn't belong in here. Anyways, finally, it just so happens I need this color though. Finally, purple gem. 25, baby. Pick those up. Feel like a millionaire. Fuck dragons, get gems. Chaos emeralds are now currency. Okay, so we gotta come up with some good back of the box gameplay ideas. Can't think of any. Cinder is shit tier waifu. Unfortunately, the hyphen kind of blended into the T, so it looked like I wrote shittier, but doesn't really matter. Thank you. That's gonna be the final one. Thank you for releasing me. Now, with 100% less Cheetah Man. I forgot the name of that character anyways. He's not worth it. Defeat the bad, evil dragon. And now we need one more quote. Subway DLC available. And if you understand that reference, may God have mercy on your soul, because I certainly am not. Who should be the celebrity endorsement for this? This could have been me. And that's contributed to Carlos Alazraqui. He voiced Spyro in the first game, and that's it. He's my favorite Spyro. Alright, so, what was this? The Legend of Spyro? Okay, we're gonna have to make the spine stuff here. Okay. Whoops. Mechanical pencils, am I right? Legend of Spyro. Dawn of the Dragon. Now we get to see what it looks like. I've got an empty DS case, of course, to go with it. So let's pop this bad boy in there. Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. I cut this the right length, right? Okay, good. Had me worried for a second there. And clip. Look at that. The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Let me put a shadow up so it's not as blown out on the camera there. The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. You got the good purple dragon, the bad purple dragon. He's got the monocle, the facial hair, the scar. He's got all the hallmarks of being the bad guy. He got the twisty horn and everything. You know he's not a good guy. You know... Magic Unicorn. Oh my OMG, he looks just like Spike Dragon from My Little Ponies. Get out. Get out. Somebody escort this man. Show this man the exit. Get out. We don't My Little Pony, get out. Ain't drawing no Spike here. And you can take a twinkle pie on your way out, or whatever the fuck I said earlier. You got all these different selling points. Cinder is a shit tier waifu, now with 100% less Cheetah Man. Subway DLC available. Defeat the evil dragon. Thank you for releasing me. And of course, Carlos Alizraki, bless his heart, his buzz summary quote for this game is, "This could have been me." Spyro, the Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta get these high-resolution scans available on the Gatorbox website. Some of these, you can buy high-res, like, poster prints of some of these on our Redbubble store. Unfortunately, though, some of them get flagged, so, like, the Hyrule Warriors one is gone, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is gone. We don't have those, unfortunately. Super Mario Maker 2 is also not available, as far as I know. So, it's really the Nintendo ones that we keep getting hammered with. And it's not like I name it Mario in the thing. There's just like, I guess Nintendo has a team that just looks on Redbubble for shit like that. Fuck you, Nintendo. That's going to do it for this installment of Gatorbox of Crayons. Thank you to everybody who voted, who rocked the vote. Flux Embryon, I hacked my 3DS because fuck you, Nintendo. That's right. Thank you for everyone who rocked the vote and voted on that. Maybe if we do another DS game in the future, Super Princess Peach and N+ might appear in the next voting. Instead, now they're just Spyro's eyes. Spyro. There we go. Those are just going to be thrown back in the pot of potential games in the future. Maybe we'll do a really crazy one day. That's going to do it for Gatorbox of Crayons. Thank you for everybody who tuned in and watched and hung out. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this content on YouTube, let me know. I have not uploaded any of the episodes yet, so if this turns out to be a huge bust, then this is like the 8th or 9th one that we've done. So, actually, this is probably like the 12th one now that I think of it. We've been doing this for a year, because we started in April 2020. So, yeah, there's probably like 11 of them, I think, because we skipped a month. So, yeah, if there's any negative feedback on this series, I haven't read it yet. So, if you've been complaining this whole time, I haven't seen it. And maybe I'll just now be seeing it soon. So, anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.